teeth, I feel comfortable talking to y'all. I know it's virtually, but it's like I still don't want to talk to y'all if my breath stinks, you know? Good morning. How are you doing today? I really loved how I showed up yesterday. I have to look at my screen time, but I don't think I was on TikTok for maybe more than 30 minutes. I mean, of like me scrolling. I did post twice, so if you factor that time, then it might be longer, but I wasn't on TikTok for a long time, which makes me feel very proud of myself. I even remembered to do my 5-minute journal last night. Like normally I'll do it in the morning, but I always forget to do it at night. And I actually remembered to do it in the morning, which made me also really proud. I didn't read or work out, and that's okay. Yesterday was honestly just a really busy day. And I feel like some days are just gonna be like that. I'm gonna work out today because it's not as busy. I do wanna read. I just didn't read last night because I just was watching Vampire Diaries. Yeah, I just wanted to keep watching Vampire Diaries. Got paid today. I just got my emergency fund back to 1,000. Obviously, you want to have more in there eventually, but I follow the what's his name? Dave Ramsey's debt protocol. His whole thing is like, get $1,000 in your savings as soon as possible. And then once you do that, work on paying down your credit card debt. Your girl has a lot of credit card debt. I'll be transparent with you. I have $11,000 in credit card debt. And so my goal this year is to pay it off. We'll see how close I get to that. Part of the reason I got the job teaching lagree was to put all that money towards saving up for our new move. Yeah, I am really working towards paying that debt off this year, and any money that I get from like brand partnerships, unless I need it to like film the thing that I'm doing. Ideally, that money is also going to credit card debt. And so I feel really proud of myself that I got my savings back to $1,000. And it's actually like very common that people don't have money saved. Like my dad doesn't have savings. I don't think my mom got savings. Like I wasn't really taught about financial wellness like that. My mom is kind of like a treat yourself kind of girl. Like she will treat until ain't no more treating to be done. And my dad, he's just like a provider. And so he's just handing it out to everybody who needs it kind of thing, you know? He doesn't save and he lives below his means, but as soon as he kind of gets it, it's like it's all out the door. Like he doesn't really put money aside for himself. And he was even telling me like he didn't really believe in savings. Like he doesn't really believe in it. And that's cool. But when it came time for me to go to college, I was really depressed because I'm like, damn, like my parents didn't put aside any money for me. Like they really had no plan for me to go to college. They just were like, you're going to college and taking out loans like everybody else does. And my dad, in his mind, he's like, that's normal. Like that's just what you do. That's what you do to go to college. And it's like, no, it's not. Like I have so many student loans. Thank God for this pause. And we'll tackle the student loans another time. But right now, credit card debt, because most of it was racked up in the pandemic when things were like shaky with employers. And then I just never was like active about paying it off. Like I just wasn't super diligent. And also like I'm the kind of person, and it's literally crazy like how you are in one area of your life, you're literally like that in all your other areas. So with food, when I had my binge eating disorder, I would restrict and binge. And I would literally show up the same way with finances. I'll be like, we're not spending any money, we're being super strict. And then I would binge and go buy a super expensive thing that I really couldn't afford, or just not make like a savings plan for it. And I'd just be super impulsive, kind of like my mom, and just buy things that I couldn't necessarily afford. And so this year, and I made that a goal at the top of the year, is just really getting serious about financial wellness. And so I was like, as soon as I got back from Atlanta from the holidays, I was like, I'm getting a part-time job immediately. Only thing is with this teaching thing, I really won't be starting work until April. And so I am happy that I have a brand partnership right now that's paying me quite a bit, literally my monthly salary. I'm hoping that I can get all those deliverables over so I can get paid that soon. And then I just got paid for some extra work. That's how I was able to build up my savings account. But I really learned too, like I was just kind of content just having my one job. And they really, like when they say you need more than one stream of income, like you really do, especially if you have credit card debt. And so I was really inspired by Les from Balanced Black Girl. She was talking about when she was like 25, she got a part-time job serving, I think, and just put all that money to her savings and paid off like $20,000 in student loans in 1 year. And I was like, I think I just had a lot of shame around like needing to get a part-time job. I was like, no, my full-time job should be able to cover everything, because everybody I'm with now, that they have these, like in the Bay, people just have these super high-paying jobs. But I'm like, you don't make the same as them, babe. Like you need to pay down this credit card debt. And so that is why I'm taking on the second job. Also, I really care about lagree and want to have that be a part of my career, but I also need to pay down my debt. So I'm very proud of myself for doing that. Oh, and I also paid off a credit card. I forgot to mention that. I also paid off a credit card. It was my lowest one, my Nordstrom card. It had like $247. So I was able to go ahead and pay that off. But it's really my Apple card and my Capital One card. Those are the ones that are like a monkey on my back. It's really the interest too. Like the interest will really fuck you up. So we got a long way to go, but I really believe in myself that I can pay off this debt. I'm like, it's $11,000. It's a lot of money, but I feel like I can do it, especially if I'm putting all my extra money that I'm making to that. Like I really feel like I can do that and knock it out in no time. And then after that, my Sally Mae loan. I am just really about financial wellness, and I think I didn't really prioritize it before. Like it was always kind of like my physical health, physical wellness. But when your finances are fucked up, like it's literally a stress on you. Like I was really feeling depressed. And I don't feel 100% right now because obviously like things aren't as great as it could be. But knowing that I have that $1,000, like that's been a goal for since January. So it's March now. I'm very happy that I have that $1,000 in the bank, because you just never know when shit can happen. And like say I get in a car accident, I think my deductible is $1,000. So it's just nice to have some money set aside for when things happen, even if it's just $100 or $500, just working towards having that emergency fund, because so many Americans just don't have any money set aside. And I think it just ends up putting you in a worse and worse predicament. And especially with how unpredictable everything is right now. Like, I mean, with COVID, like you just cannot rest on anything. And the books that really helped me like click into place on like really be saving with Psychology and Money. I highly recommend that book. I feel like it really put things in perspective for me. And just like he even says, like after you make a certain amount of money, like you don't need to raise your pay, you need to raise your humility. And I keep saying that to myself because I feel like a lot of my spending choices were influenced by wanting to impress people who don't even give a fuck about me, or just trying to appear a certain way. When people see you with these certain things, oftentimes they're not even thinking of you. They're like thinking of themselves with it. Like they don't give a fuck about you. Like, and I thought about that so much. It's like, oh, well, when I see somebody wearing cute stuff, it's not like I care about them. It's like, oh, I want to wear that cute stuff too. Or say you just bought an expensive car. It's like that expensive car isn't an indicator of wealth. It just is an indicator that you just bought an expensive car. It's like that doesn't mean that you're rich. It just means that you just bought an expensive car. And so that was a part of it too, because I was like, oh, I want to get a new car. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's like, girl, you gotta be fucking for real. Like you got debt you need to pay down, and you got a move coming up. Anyway, that's enough chatting. All right, I am about to get ready to go to a lagree class taught by Jessa. I met with her yesterday to go over my community classes that are coming up, and I was like, oh, let me just take a class by you. I hope it's not too hard. She looks like a rock. Like she looks like she's gonna kick my ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we'll see. I haven't taken a class in a minute. These classes are just tough, but what I just always try to tell myself is like, yeah, it's intimidating, but just like take it at my own pace and like not to beat myself up too much. Yeah, I'm about to make some food before I head out and then get dressed and go. Am I running behind? Yes I am. Boy, I try to catch myself, but I'm out of control. My sexiness is so appealing, I can let it go. Just got a package, just got back from lagree. That class is tough, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's this move called Mega Donkey Kick. Kicked my ass, that's what it did. This was sent to me from Beyond Yoga. Very excited. Like literally my booty is hurting as I'm walking. Like that's how I know they kicked my ass. All right, the skirt I wore yesterday was from Beyond Yoga too. They sent me only, I had a whole list of things I was supposed to get, and for some reason only one thing came. So now I have to, I hope. It was really weird to reach out to the brand and be like, hey, I don't think I got all my stuff that I was supposed to get. But I want to make sure I get it. Okay, so this is from the package I just placed. Dang, this came really quick because we just placed this on Monday. And then I got this set, which is like a chai colored set. And then this white top. Ooh, I'm so excited to wear this. I'm glad actually that my first order messed up because I was able to place new items for order, because The stuff I had ordered before was more like blacks, and I already have a lot of blacks, clearly. I have a lot of blacks, a lot of darks, and so I was like, I'm gonna get some more whites. Like, I only have one white bra from Lululemon. Now I need to do a little bit of work. I do need to take a shower. Montez is in the shower, so I'll do a little bit of work and then hop in the shower. And I've barely talked to y'all today. Tonight's a little bit of an off day. Me and Montez are going on a little date night, getting out the house tonight. Mom and Dad are leaving. Who are my parents to? These plants, obviously. Wearing this dress from Aritzia, this coat or this blazer from Zara, these boots from Lucky Brand, and my bag from Oak and Fort that Montez got me for Christmas. Good morning. My voice is waking up. It's been a minute since I last talked to y'all, unfortunately. It probably doesn't feel like a minute to you because you're watching the video, but I feel like I just completely fell off of everything, and it actually put me in a bit of a depression yesterday. I had to end up calling my friend slash health coach to kind of walk me off the ledge because I was just like, I did this challenge and now I'm not upholding any of the things I did in the challenge. And it was just hard because like I was going from being a person that showed up literally every day to now barely getting a workout in a week. And I was just like, what happened? What happened to that girl? And we were just having a conversation about like how I have a bit of a problem with sustained consistency, even in these vlogs, you know, like I fell off with the vlogs. And I just think doing anything for a long time or making something like your real lifestyle, it takes a while to implement. And so, and honestly too, it was something that was also getting me through yesterday was The Climb by Miley Cyrus. I know that sounds so silly, but she has this line where she says, ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side, it's the climb. And the ain't about how fast I get there part, that was really sticking out for me because it's like I'm really just trying to make this a lifestyle. So it doesn't matter how fast I'm able to really implement this into my day-to-day routine. Like, it's just the slow changes. And so if something doesn't happen for me immediately, or if it doesn't click immediately, like that's okay. And to calm down and not to get so bent out of shape about it. Because I was just really beating myself up, and it's like, there's no need. I was also talking to my dad, and I know so many girls can relate, like how like you kind of feel like shit after talking to your dad, but like I love him, but he doesn't make me feel like shit sometimes. So I was telling him how I hadn't worked out in almost a week, and he was like, almost a week? He's like, I'd never go a week without working out. And like that kind of brought up a lot of shame for me, but I was trying to tell him like, well, last year or a year before that, you know, I was only working out like once a month. So to go only a week without working out feels like progress to me. But he wasn't trying to hear it. So he's like, you should just be go, go, go. Get it in the, get it out the mud. Like that's like how he is. He's an Omega too, if you're familiar with D9 frats. But yeah, I am getting to the gym today, Dad. I'm heading there now, and then I'm gonna come back. I have such a busy day. I teach my very first community classes this week. I cannot even fathom it. I posted a video on TikTok and Instagram, and people were just so sweet, and people were like, they're gonna come to the class, and I'm almost like, okay, maybe come to the fourth class, because this first one gonna be probably rough. I'm not claiming that, but whenever you do something for the first time, it's not gonna be the best it can be. So I just, after posting that, I was like regretting it a little bit, just hoping that people don't come to the first class. Like I hope people come to the Sunday classes. But I was very excited by the response, and I just feel really supported and held in this moment. Lauren Lavelle, I hope I'm saying her last name right. I'm gonna have her on the pod. She is a bar instructor, and she's plus size 2, and I just feel like she was a big inspiration. My health coach Robin was a big inspiration. Mojo, who teaches at the studio that I'm now going to be working at, she was a big inspiration. So I'm just very grateful to this community of women. Even most of them, like I've never even met Lauren in person, like only online, but it's just nice. I feel really, really held and supported by every single person. I'm moving away from that. I think I'm going to start washing my hair like 2 times a week, maybe even 3. Because when I washed my hair this last time, I had so much shredding. I had so much shedding, and I wonder if it's just because my hair needs to be brushed maybe more frequently. And when I'm wearing my hair in this state, like it's not getting brushed. And so I was thinking about, I'm gonna up my wash days to 2 times a week and see how I feel about that. Also, with me working out so much, like getting back in the swing of things, I just want my hair to feel clean. And so I'm gonna try that out. I did cut off some of my heat damage and I feel like it looks so much better already. I'm about to finish my skincare and then get dressed. I've been trying to get out the door for the last hour and it's just hard because I low-key have ADHD, and so I'm like trying to get out the door, but then I'm getting distracted by a ton of other things. So it is 7:44 now and mine's supposed to be out that door an hour ago. But I'm making my pre-workout now finally. I don't know if anybody else struggles with this. It's just so hard. I'm like, I'm up early, let's do all the things. It's like, that is not what we woke up early for. Woke up early to go to the gym. I'm like washing clothes. I don't know if you can hear the clothes going in the background. Just doing everything but what my ass is supposed to be doing right now. But we're getting back on track. We're getting refocused. Let's make the pre-workout. I think I might have some chicken broth. I do feel hungry, so maybe I'll go ahead and have this protein shake. Chicken in the family cup. I saw somebody had a spider in her straw, and it just made me grateful that these straws are clear, because had her straw not been clear, she would have been sucking on that spider. Guess who still hasn't left for the gym? This girl. But it's okay, because I get to spend some time with Montez. He's making his smoothie. His bougie way of grating his ginger in. I love when he does this too, because it just smells up the whole kitchen. All right, I am back now. I just had my meeting, my first few meetings of the day, and I'm making some breakfast now, making a protein bagel. The day is already moving, like she's chugging along. I just have so much work to do. I put my phone in the drawer so I will not be distracted, but I make some breakfast and then jump back into work. I'm also feeling kind of tired because I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, and as y'all saw, I woke up super early. And so part of me is like, do we want to take a nap? It's just, I can't be trusted with a nap. Like, I nap and then the day is gone. Y'all, it is taking everything in me to keep showing up today. Like, I just want to take a nap, go to sleep, and be unproductive, but I have to gaslight myself into thinking that I'm a productive person. Who told me to get a second job, first of all? Who told me to do that? My bank account is who told me to do that. It's just like, I am the kind of person that I love applying to things. I'll apply for anything, but when it's time to do that work, I don't want to do it. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. That is me right now. Anyway, let's do my makeup. The makeup does make me want to do the work sometimes. So let's see if the makeup does the trick today. Let's see. The sun did come out, so I feel like I need to apply more sunscreen. I'm just gonna apply it directly to the face, because these dark spots will be going away this year by one way or another. Whether I need to burn off this top layer of skin with a chemical peel or slather myself in sunscreen every single day. It'll probably be a combination of both. I've been using this sunscreen recommended to me by my friend Bree. This is the brand. All right, this is the final look. What do we think, girls? I instantly feel better. It's time to go. We're going on a trip in my Nissan Kicks. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That's too much information. Cut that out. I just got back from practicing my classes with Jessa. I feel excited. My first class is Thursday. Now I'm about to make me a wrap, a tuna wrap, and then jump back into work. Your girl has been working very hard today, and I think I deserve a poppy, or I don't know, something, a nice little bevy. So I'm about to go get me a bevy and also get my steps in, because I did tell my health coach I would walk for 20 minutes today. I would either do 2 20-minute walks or a 45-minute walk. And I was waiting because my watch was saying it's gonna rain, but no rain has come down. So it was a liar. The watch a liar. That watch a liar. Yeah, I'm about to go get me a cute little bevy to treat myself for being such a good girl today and being productive and waking up early. All right, she's back now. Just finished a walk. I'm about to clean up a bit. Something I'm trying to do more is clean up at the end of each day. I've been seeing people say like I'm shutting down my apartment, and I really like that. And so I'm about to clean up, wash this makeup off. See how well I held up? And I didn't put anything like any setting spray, anything on. I just literally did a super quick makeup, and I feel like it held really well to only be 5 minutes. I need to wash my hair or at least do some kind of define because none of the curls back here are defined. And so look how they are in the front. I just want to be giving Corbin blue all the way around. Alright, I just did my skincare. Look how glowy she's looking. It's just been so nice. Like, I've just never been a skincare girly, and so like trying to get consistent with skincare, it's just been a journey. But I feel like I'm at the point now where I can really appreciate it and like luxuriate in the process, because like I just love the way my skin is looking so glowy right now, and I'm just hoping that everything I'm doing is paying off and that my skin feels loved, because I'm putting a lot of effort and a lot of money into it. But yeah, I am done. I did my hair. I went ahead and washed it. I wanted to say goodnight, and I'll see you in the morning.
And I was just on my way to fitness. I thought that'd be possible. It's like after the conversation, I'm like, I have to do it. Thinking, can
Kind of where I want to ask you.
I mean, absolutely, but like you even think about what ideas. So I think that's like one big part, and that can be status. That I don't, but I can.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different.
Good morning. Montez is in a meeting, so I can't talk too loud, but just made some brekkie, just had a bagel because clearly I'm on a bagel kick. I don't know how to get away from the bagels, but they're just so good and so high in protein, and just so quick. Now I'm full, and something I'm trying to do is like do a little bit of a walk. Do y'all see this titty bra? So let's have a moment for the titty bra. This Lululemon bra, literally, it's so expensive because it gives you a boob job. Like, my boobs, I feel like, do not look like this, but it's literally like lifting and squeezing the girls in. She is minimal coverage, and so, you know, too much movement and she can pop on out. Like, sometimes it does feel dangerous wearing this bra, but for the most part I feel covered. But yeah, I'm gonna go do a little bit of walk and go on a matcha walk, grab some matcha. Maybe I'll grab Montez something too. And yeah, I'm feeling so much better today because the sun is out. And honestly, please, sun, don't ever go away again. Like, my personality goes to shit when you leave, so please do not leave. Thank you. Yeah, I learned that you're not supposed to scrape the bottom.
Right.
I was like, because I was ruining all my whisk, and I was like, oh, this is why.
But it's, as long as the water is cold enough and you're whisking fast enough, you'll be okay.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. I'm not whisking fast. Today has been a pretty busy day. I just finished putting my whole routine for tomorrow in the Seconds app. If you're interested in being a trainer, you should definitely check this app out. But it lets you put like the whole workout in there, and that's what a lot of the girls use at the studio. So I did that, and it took quite a while. So I'm done with that now. I got some packages that I'm gonna open, but before I do any of that, I need to eat. So I'm about to run to grab a bowl, bring it back here, and eat. So I'll see you when I get back. Food has been acquired. Yum, yum. And did I already take a bite of my cookie? Yes, because we eat dessert first over here. You're an adult, you can do what you want. So I'm eating dessert first, Mom. Yesterday, I was so not myself. Like, my brain was being so mean to me. I was on social media. It was just really hard for me to like want to do anything. And it was like day 2 of super gloomy weather. It was actually like super high winds. And in San Francisco specifically, like, I don't know if y'all saw, but there were like pieces of glass coming off the buildings and falling down to the ground, which is so dangerous. Like the video I saw, there were people like walking underneath. They were like big shards, like basically whole little sections of glass that were like just coming off because the wind was just shaking these buildings so bad. So that's an update. I'm feeling much better now because it's like I can only kind of take 3 gloomy days in a row. Like past that, my brain is like, we do not feel good. I moved here because they said the weather was great, and it is for the most part. It's just this is the rainy season and it's really been affecting me. Can y'all give me some recs? What are some of y'all's favorite candle companies? I need to get some new candles and I want to try some new brands. I went over to a friend's house recently and she was burning one of those homesick candles and it smelled so good. And then I've been hearing good things about the Forever Mood candle. Give me some recs, please. My goal is to save some of this cookie for Montez so he can have it when he gets back from going grocery shopping as a little treat for him. I've already taken a bite. Let's see if I'm able to do it. I saved him this much cookie. Would you be happy to receive this? I feel like yes. I feel like he'll be happy to see that I left him a little cookie. I put it in the microwave because out of sight, out of mind. I just finished making my playlist for my camera died, but I was saying I just finished making my playlist for my class tomorrow, and I think it's pretty good. I just added a Sierra song on there because I'm from Atlanta. We gotta have at least some representation. I'm about to cut this off right now. So yeah, we gotta have some representation. So, but I got like Baby Tate, some Don Toliver, Kali Uchis, Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez. Like, I feel like I really just try to put my personality into a playlist so people could get a vibe of me. And hopefully they'll want to come back and keep kicking it with me. I ordered some dew. And I have no idea what's in here, so we're about to open this together. Oh, my book! So I ordered The Body Liberation by Chrissy King, and it just came. I'm so excited. Y'all, today is the day. I'm teaching my first lagree class. I'm feeling very nervy, feeling very anxious, but I'm feeling very pumped. For me, I struggle with being a beginner at things, and so this is just a good lesson at being a beginner. And I just need to get comfortable with that feeling of being a beginner at something again, which is part of why I wanted to do this in the first place, because I just want to get more and more comfortable with being a beginner. I hate this like humming thing, and I asked to get it fixed and they were just like, there's nothing we can do. You're a liar. You can fix it. I know, I looked it up. So it's annoying. But anyway, I'm about to do some skincare and do my hair, and I have some work to do, and then I'll get ready to go to the studio to teach my first class. All right, I am getting ready to head out. I'm getting there a little bit early because I'm nervous, but I just finished my makeup. My morning routine has been all over the freaking place because I had an early meeting. But I'm setting my makeup now. Feeling cute, she's feeling cute. Back from teaching my first 2 classes. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, it was so fun. Like, it was actually very challenging. It's just a lot of talking and a lot of things to remember to keep people safe. I teach my next 2 community classes on Sunday. I'm just grateful for another chance to get in there and teach and implement all the things that I learned today. I'm so grateful to Jessa for guiding me because yeah, it's just a lot. It was really hard.